Hello and good morning, South Bay. I am Lesley Robins, your host here at South Bay TV, joined by Tara McNamara.
Hi, glad to be with you guys again.
If you are new to us, welcome. We are a new live streaming platform reflecting the South Bay lifestyle, covering cities from El Segundo to San Pedro and all the towns in between. We are your local community online. We cover a variety of topics, including health and wellness, fashion and beauty, art and music, food and entertainment, and with this show, local news and events. So let's get to it. As COVID continues to sweep through the South Bay, Beach City's Health District just received $1.13 million in funding to cover unanticipated costs and loss of revenue associated with the COVID-19 public health emergency. Now, the funding was made available from a $100 million allocation provided by the state legislature and Governor Gavin Newsom in the 21-22 state budget. It will provide testing, vaccines, information, and services to our community during this pandemic. Now, the Rose Bowl parade just went down earlier this month, but the city of Torrance is already planning for next year's parade. Yes, the Torrance Rose Float is now accepting design entries. Each year, the Torrance Rose Float Association gives local high schoolers the chance to flex their creative muscles by submitting their own design concepts for the City of Torrance Rose Parade Float. Now, the top prize is to be a rider on the float in Pasadena on New Year's Day in front of thousands of people on the streets and millions worldwide. Entries are due by 8 p.m. on January 28th of 22. The competition is open to any high school student residing in Torrance. For more info, go to torranceca.gov. Well, staying in Torrance, the South High PTA is seeking parent volunteers to serve on a PTA committee. The committee will evaluate senior scholarship applications and award scholarships to seniors. In order to serve, you must be a parent of a current freshman, sophomore, or junior. If interested, contact Catherine Modsit, the PTA scholarship chair, by February 1st at cmodsit@yahoo.com.
A public painted mural is in the works for Manhattan Beach Art Center this spring. Leadership Manhattan Beach's class of 2022 plans to host a community building day this spring, during which folks would paint a mural on a wall outside of the Manhattan Beach Art Center. The community paint-a-thon is set for April 30th or May 7th. One of two professional South Bay artists, Nicole Blackburn or Josh Barnes, will design a paint-by-numbers style mural, and members of the community will paint it on the south-facing parking lot wall on 11th Street at the NB Art Center. The City Council gave the mural project initial approval last week. The Cultural Arts Commission will review the proposal on February 7th, and the Council will make a final decision on March 1st. According to a presentation from LMB, the goal of the public art project is to develop community spirit and promote inclusion, collaboration, creativity, and mental well-being while increasing the Art Center's visibility. Now, switching gears to food, Dash Dashy is finally making its debut. After a month of quiet operation, Dash Dashy is planning a grand opening on February 3rd with a complimentary draft beer and sake tasting for all diners. The menu was originally described as Japanese Hawaiian, but the focus appears to be more modern Japanese, with a wide variety of daily specials depending on what's fresh. Check it out at 1127 Manhattan Avenue in Manhattan Beach.
Well, the Chinese New Year is upon us, marking the beginning of new Lunar Year. It's essentially China's equivalent of Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day all wrapped up into one big festival, lasting more than 2 weeks. Now, Chinese New Year 22 is set to take place on Tuesday, February 1st, and while we celebrated the Solar New Year almost a month ago, the Lunar Year has not yet finished. It consists of 16 days of celebration, January 31st through February 15th. The holiday is also called Spring Festival. Washing hair or clothes is not allowed on the first day of the lunar year because it is seen as washing one's fortune away. 2022 will be the year of the tiger, and that means people born this year will share the tiger's characteristics, which include vigor and ambition, daring and courage, enthusiasm and generosity, self-confidence, a sense of justice, and a commitment to help others for the greater good. Drop by Torrance's Henderson Library to make your own Chinese lantern and to learn about Lunar New Year. That's this Saturday, the 29th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Congratulations are in order to Miracosta's Dalia Frias, the senior who won CIF Southern Section Division II and CIF State Division II individual cross-country titles, was selected by Gatorade as the California Girls Cross Country Player of the Year. She is the first runner from Miracosta to receive the honor, and she's now a finalist for the national award that will be announced next month. She posted a time of 16 minutes, 52 seconds at the CIF State Championships to win the individual title and help lead the Mustangs to the Division II team title. The Gatorade Award recognizes not only outstanding athletic excellence, but also high standards of academic achievement and exemplary character demonstrated on and off the field.
And wait, she's actually a neighbor of yours, right?
She is. Delia is my next door neighbor, so I see her running all the time, and we've been cheering her on. And you know what? Sometimes the mail is misdelivered, and I'll tell you, every college wants her.
Well, congratulations to you.
And Hermosa Beach Mayor Mike DeToy will begin hosting monthly community cleanup and conversation events. The gatherings are to hear from the community and share information about city projects and initiatives, while also beautifying our neighborhoods by bringing together members of Hermosa Beach to clean up the parks, streets, and other public spaces. The first event is set for 9 a.m. on Saturday, January 29th at Seaview Parkette, which is located at 1870 Prospect Avenue in Hermosa Beach. And the monthly gatherings will be held at the last Saturday morning of each month at different locations around the city and with different participants. Residents are encouraged to bring their own gloves and paper bags for gathering litter. Will be helpful.
Well, emergency repairs are underway on Palos Verdes Drive South as of Tuesday afternoon. Crews from California Water Service, the city's water service provider, are performing emergency repairs to a water main located along Palos Verdes Drive South near Schooner Drive. Traffic is expected and drivers are urged to consider an alternate route to avoid any delays. There is no estimated time of completion as this is an emergency repair, so the city stresses if you must drive through this area, please proceed slowly, yield to workers, and obey traffic control signage. And last but certainly not least, this weekend, the LA Rams return home to host the 49ers in the NFC Championship, seeking to advance to their second Super Bowl in 4 seasons. Kickoff from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood on Sunday is scheduled for 3:30 p.m. Pacific time on Fox. Okay. Welcome back to South Bay TV. I am joined by Tara McNamara once again and Susan Casty and Paul Reiner. They are joining us from Leadership Hermosa Class of 2022. Now, Paul, I'm going to start with you. Can you break down what is Leadership Hermosa?
Sure. Leadership Hermosa is a nonprofit organization. It's been around for many years, and what it does is it empowers future leaders and trains them so that we can continue to have leaders throughout Hermosa. It's a year-long program that each class participates in to learn more about the city, get connected with the different community organizations and leaders, as well as do a project, a lasting project that will benefit the city.
So what is this year's project?
Our project this year is called Boards Across Hermosa, and it's a project that's going to give cultural identity to our beautiful little beach town. We're going to collect 50 surfboards by donation or whatever means. We're going to select 50 artists. We're going to give each artist a surfboard to put their art on. And then once that's all finished, we're going to collect the boards and we're going to give them to merchants and bars and restaurants and museums and schools all over Hermosa Beach so we can display them in the spring.
It is going to be the coolest art exhibit you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Now it's sort of like a walking, driving art exhibit.
Yes.
So have you picked out the locations of the surfboards? And when you do, how long can people view them there?
Yes, we are in the process of designating merchants like bars, galleries, restaurant owners, schools, museums, and we're going to give a board to each one of these people to display all spring. So we'll do things like have an art walk, or you'll be walking around town and you'll see all these boards on display. It's going to be the greatest art installation you've ever seen.
It's kind of screaming Fiesta Hermosa to me right now.
We're going there.
Yeah, definitely
We will be
part
there.
of the plan.
We're going to have all 50 boards at Fiesta Hermosa, and you can come and look at them and see which one you want to buy.
You can buy them.
Yes.
Now, can more than one person want one, or how does that work?
Great question. That's the whole beauty of an auction. With the boards will go to the highest bidder.
That's beautiful. Now, if I want to bid on a board, what's the procedure? I have to wait till the auction, or is there a spot I can go and put my name down?
We're going to have a QR code. So at every surfboard, there will be a little placard telling you who the artist is, how you can follow the artist, how you can find out more information about them. And with it will be a QR code, and that's where you can find out about the bidding.
Now, this whole thing just screams Hermosa Beach with the surfboards and the community aspect. So I really sound silly even asking this, but tell me in your own words, what are the benefits of Leadership Hermosa to Hermosa Beach?
Sure. The benefits of this project in particular is we are going to give the artists a chance to have their expression be seen throughout Hermosa, raise some money for them as well, provide our residents with great opportunity for both events, art, and potentially to have one of these fabulous boards in their own home.
Now, when I hear class of 2022, it makes me think, we're graduating college or high school, but you can be any age to do this, or is there an age limit?
Oh, at Leadership Hermosa Beach, any age, from teenagers up through 70, 80 years old.
But you raised a great point. Even for kids who are in school now, they can participate as well. We're going to look to the schools to be able, for students who want to create their own artist drawings and put those on the surfboard. So every age can get involved in one way or another with our project.
With any event or organization, there are needs. So what are your needs right now?
Well, we're getting at the beginning of this, right? So at this point, we need 50 artists to do, and we need 50 surfboards, and we need 50 locations. So we've been talking to artists. We have a lot of great enthusiasm and excitement, but we want as many applications as possible. We want to see the best that Hermosa Beach has. As far as artists, we're looking for anyone who has a connection to Hermosa Beach. So that can be the top level artists of our town, as well as the students and kids and people who are aspiring. We want to see all of your ideas, and we want to see what makes Hermosa put onto these boards. Then we need to find 50 boards, and so I think this is one thing I'm really excited about, is part of this project is upcycling old boards. So,
which Hermosa has many of.
Every garage has a surfboard.
Everyone has them.
So this is your opportunity to do something great with that surfboard that's just been sitting in your garage.
Yeah, you can donate it and then buy it back.
It's like a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, and so for both of these, if you're looking for the application or how you can donate the boards, we have an Instagram at Boards Across Hermosa. The link is in the bio for the application, and just message us. We'll be happy to come pick it up and do whatever.
Now, with any application, there's always a deadline. What is the deadline for this?
February 25th is the deadline for the application for the artists. And we'll make the announcement February 28th, and then we will get those back April 1st, and you'll start to see them. So you'll start to see them boards across Hermosa on from April 1st on, and we're going to have several events that you'll be able to see it as well all together.
And regarding the boards, you can hit the hashtag at any point and donate your board to us at any time. We're willing to take them at any time, sooner the better.
Tell me the hashtag again.
Hashtag Boards Across Hermosa.
Okay, this is a call to action, people. Clean out your garages. Spring cleaning is right ahead of us. Get those surfboards out, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Good Morning South Bay. Well, as we wrap things up here, let me remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our online newsletter to be notified of any new stories and when we go live. Follow us on social, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, so you can be up to date with all the latest information and happenings around town. Speaking of, here is what you and your family can look forward to this weekend in the South Bay. Starting on Friday the 28th, which is today, SoFi Stadium is going to be hosting Kinsey African American Art and History Collection in February, and tickets just went on sale today. Now, in the early 1970s, Bernard and Shirley Kinsey settled into a little house off Crenshaw Boulevard in Inglewood. The couple, who met while attending Florida A&M University, shared a passion for traveling and collecting art. Through the years, the Kinseys have amassed a sizable collection of art and artifacts that has turned into a touring exhibition known as the Kinsey African American Art and History Collection. Check it out. Tonight, which is Friday night, the 28th, at the Torrance Theater Company, they are putting on the show Holmes and Watson. Now that is 8 p.m. to roughly 10 p.m. Location is 1316 Cabrillo Avenue in Torrance, and this performance will actually be followed by a cast and crew Q&A.
Saturday, January 29th, Mike Super, Magic and Illusion, performing at the Palos Verdes Performing Arts Center. Watch America's Got Talent finalist and America's favorite mystifier, Mike Super, live on stage. As the winner of NBC's hit TV show Phenomenon, Mike Super is the only magician in history to win a live magic competition on primetime U.S. network television. You may have also seen him on the season premiere episode of Penn and Teller Fool Us.
Staying on the 29th, we have the Outdoor Volunteer Day going on at White Point Nature Preserve. The location of that is 1600 West Paseo del Mar in San Pedro. Get outdoors and make a difference by helping the Palos Verdes Peninsula Land Conservancy remove invasive grasses to enable rare coastal sage scrub habitat to thrive as a home of local native plants and wildlife. Staying with nature on the 29th, we have the Family Nature Club Wildlife in Winter. It's going on 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it's actually virtual. So once again, join the Palos Verdes Peninsula Land Conservancy for their next virtual Family Nature Club as they explore the topic of wildlife in winter. You'll learn about the special adaptations animals have that help them survive in the winter, and they'll do a fun craft.
Also on Saturday, the 29th, there's an art exhibition in progress, a mid-career retrospective of Charles Lynn Bragg. A longtime resident of Manhattan Beach, Bragg's work has been seen by millions. In fact, you might already be familiar with this work because it's been featured widely in art galleries, magazine covers, jigsaw puzzles, and postage stamps. Bragg is also an animal rights activist and has worked broadly with animal rights agencies and conservatories. In Progress features large-scale paintings, sculptures, and an immersive experience that is sure to inspire. That is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Manhattan Beach Art Center.
On Sunday the 30th, we have Purebred Tribute Band happening at the Alvis Showroom in San Pedro. Now, Purebred is Southern California's first tribute to the soft rock supergroup of the 70s, Bread. If you'll remember, Bread rose to popularity in 1970 with their first #1 hit single, Make It With You, which was followed up with no less than 12 top 40 singles, making them one of the most prolific commercial bands of our time. So make sure to check them out at the Alvis Showroom in San Pedro at 4 p.m.
February 2nd, the Teen Advisory Council is meeting at the Redondo Beach Public Library from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. The TAC members volunteer for special projects in the library, write book reviews, and provide valuable feedback to library staff on library services to teens.
And if you have a local story or event that you would like to tell us about, please do so on our website. Fill out the form on the homepage, and once you submit it, someone from our team will be in touch, because it is all about community and engagement, and that cannot happen without you. So take care of you, your town, and each other. Thanks for watching.